his leader as a next prime minister. They said that they are ready to, they take some time, and after a few days they say that they are ready even just to start negotiation about possible coalition, but not to be member of coalition, just vote for that. I said this is not possible under our constitution. This is impossible. They should sign up personally their membership in coalition. And they put, even for that, 3 preconditions. Point number 1, changes or resignation of the general prosecutor, which I said, which is already happened because I sent the resignation letter to the parliament, and now it is in the parliament, it should be done immediately. Second, the changes in the Central Election Commission. I said I don't understand why Central Election Commission is part of the coalition when we don't have an election, but okay, I'm ready to change the Central Election Commission. But the third, they say, we want to change the election law. I said no, because I'm completely against the early parliamentary election. And the changes in the election legislation will be stimulate for you, for Tymoshenko, the early parliamentary election, and this is completely unacceptable for me. They said that without this election law, which is no connection, they do not open even discussion about the coalition membership. And without Samopomich, with the rejection of Tymoshenko and Leshko, we don't have for Yereska 226. As far as I understand, our partners and our American friends has a significant influence on the Samopomich leaders, and I asked Pavlo to call Tori, and I asked to contact ambassador, maybe to increase the pressure and to support Yareska candidacy by Samopomich. 2 hours ago, immediately after the Facebook message of Yareska, I called Sadovy once again. Unfortunately, he's staying somewhere in Europe for the holiday, and he said that he is not in a position to support Yareska and to give now any positive answer. And this is in the situation when our United States partners give grants to Samopomich and give him the significant financial support. So that situation, I hate the idea to keep uncertainty anymore. And now, in my building, I have a Yatsenyuk, and we started negotiation on other candidacy. So if Samopomich return, we're ready to support Yareska. But if it would be no Samopomich, we now start discussion about Groisman. You remember Groisman, during your very famous and beautiful speech in the parliament, you have a discussion with him.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
President, just 1 minute for Vice President Biden.
Thank you.
Introducing President Poroshenko.
Now I have, and I think we can trust each other, the party of Arseny together with me. They were together during the voting of the general prosecutor, voting of the government, voting of the IMF, and I hope we have a significant level of support. Unfortunately, this is not fully enough. This is almost majority in the parliament. And those who goes to the United States, Samopomich, Tymoshenko, and Leshko, who do not go there, for different reasons, completely against that. because
I know.
this is the political reason. This has nothing to do with the essence of the of the agreement. This is just a dirty political tricks. And that's what I'm asking from the Jeffrey. Please do not give the grants to the Samopomich. Do not give them money. Because this is not a financing for the opposition party. This is the financing of the absolutely irresponsible political leader who is doing very bad things for the future of my country and for the Ukraine, for the security and for the stability. That's, I think, first of all, I am completely satisfied with the messages they received in Washington. They were quite strong and quite decisive. I think that would be a good idea if you continue to have a press on Samopomich, because if Leshko and Tymoshenko, this is a loss. On Samopomich, because you support them, in that situation they could give a positive response, because without Samopomich we cannot even expect any positive things on the constitutional changes.
Okay. All right. Well, look.
That would be impossible, because if I can count on me with a law, election law, I can find out the votes. Without Samopomich, I cannot find out the votes on the constitutional changes. This is very simple.
All right. We will do everything to help you to get the votes. Mr. President, my friend, I'm not going to ask how you are, but I hope you're well.
I'm always feeling well, Mr. Vice President, when I'm speaking with you.
I understand that the Minister of Economy, whose name I can't pronounce, I apologize.
Yeah, Abramovich. I learned it after 3 months of his work in the government.
I understand that other cabinet members signed on to it, didn't they? Or did they?
No. I don't know. Maybe something happened, but I don't know what any other cabinet members has signed. But I doubt that it is happening. But the statement of the Abramovichus was very dangerous. From my point, I never said it publicly, but from my point, it was extremely irresponsible. But it's happened, and I make immediate meeting with him after his statement and said, look, you representing me, President, it was me who invite you in the country. It was me who support you all the time. It was me who give you, in a violation of law, the security guard from the secret services, for you not afraid anything. It was me who insisted and support all your initiatives. I give you Ukrainian citizenship. And you still have my full support.
Let me ask you one thing before I forget. Privat Bank. I understand the governor of the bank is tentative about setting a date certain for the transition to take place, and I'm being told secondhand that, I don't know this is her position for sure, that she is unsure of a date until she gets an agreement from you. Here's what I've told them. I've told them to get back to her and set a date, and I would talk to you about the date. Because this is getting very, very close. What I don't want to have happen, I don't want Trump to get in a position where he thinks he's about to buy onto a policy where the financial system is going to collapse and he's going to be looked to pour more money into Ukraine. That's how he'll think about it before he gets sophisticated enough to know the detail. So anything you can do to push the Privat Bank to closure so that the IMF loan comes forward, I would respectfully suggest is critically important to your economic as well as physical security. I know it's difficult. I know Kolomoisky is a pain in the ass and a problem for everybody, but it really is critical that you guys figure this one out, and you've been good. You've publicly spoken out as I've asked you to do. You've done that. I just want you to give the what's she called, the commissioner, the governor, the governor of the bank. Give her some spine. Let her know that you're going to be standing there when she sets a date and moves forward.
This is very important what I hear from you, and I think that on the 22nd of November, on Tuesday, I will have a final report from Ernst & Young audit, and we agreed that me, Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, Governor, I invite Arseny and our security officers should meet and make a decision about the date. The only reason I have, after 22nd, when I have an audit report, we have a voting of the budget in the parliament, where Skolomoisky has a significant number of members of parliament, and the Prime Minister asked me to vote budget first and then launching the process. This is the confidential information, but
I will keep that with me. I will keep that with me.